The transplant unit and the Toronto Sick Kids Hospital, the transplant unit. Does anybody want to know about Chris, whether he's single? Girls, it's your chance. Do you want to know what his favorite color is?
Blue.
What's your favorite sport?
Hockey.
Go ahead.
Detroit.
You're not supposed to say them.
Oh, I have a few, but I'll name one of them. Blink-182.
Blink-182. Uh-oh. Name another one. Name another one.
Gosh.
How about
Let's see that.
Nickelback? Same guy. Does this guy always ask questions?
How much planning went into the trip? Planning went into this whole campaign.
My turn. We actually started out with a very small budget. I think we had about $6,000 to begin with. We had to put this together real fast because of the urgency. But, you know, day by day we get through.
How much does it cost for an organ transplant? Do you know, or?
Yeah. It would cost around the neighborhood of about $300,000. Now that's, you know, to have the patient get the transplant and operated and their stay in the hospital. But after that, there's not that much expenses afterwards. So if you compare a patient or a person that receives a transplant compared to a person that's waiting for a transplant, a person waiting for a transplant, it costs a lot more. Back there?
What do you think of the Janet Jackson comments?
Now that is Kris's kind of question. What do you think about Janet Jackson when she was at the Super Bowl? Do you remember what she did?
Yeah.
What did you think of that, Kris?
Sweet.
Do we have any other questions about Kris's love life?
Never mind.
Do you want to tell them about the washroom?
That's what I was trying to tell you.
I'm not as fast as you, Kris.
Well, this one day I was in a hotel, and, you know, people went to the washroom, and, well, I had to go, and I went to the washroom, and then I had to come out, and I got locked in, and the door jammed on me, and I couldn't get out, and it took about an hour and a half just to get me out of the washroom. And they wouldn't believe that I got stuck in there.
Who finally rescued you?
My dad with like a sledgehammer. No, he used like a crowbar. He never shut the door again. Oh, at that hotel. Trust it.
Kelly, do you have his beeper? Do you want to tell everybody about that beeper?
This is a beaker. It's called Life Page, and I've had this pretty much my whole life, I think. Have I? Yeah, my whole life. And when it rings, I'll have to go to the London hospital, and I have to be in about 6 hours away. And this one day, I got really bored in my motorhome, and I didn't accidentally do it, I actually did it. I put on the beeper sound, and my dad freaked because he thought it was off. I got in trouble, so I'll never do it again.
About how many towns are you still planning to visit?
We have roughly about 175 more communities across Canada to visit.
When's your birthday?
April 29th.
Here you go,
Tell her where you're going to celebrate it.
This is Saskatchewan.
Does anybody want to know about how Kris is doing in school? Well, he is taking quite a bit of time off of school, which he's loving every minute. But tell him how you've been making sure that you're all caught up.
I have to write a journal. I don't like it, but I have to do it
And he also does correspondence work.
over the computer. I have to do an hour of homework, and I have to do another hour of reading before I go to bed.
Back there, the lady?
Oh, I have a lot, but my favorite one is The Simpsons.
What's your favorite game?
What game?
Play, what's that, Xbox or something?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Back there?
How long do you think it should take to get across Ontario?
To get across Ontario?
It's not like 3 months.
Yeah, we'll be arriving in Kenora on April 15th, and then we'll be stepping into Manitoba. Lady? Yeah, we're actually going to be traveling west first. We're going to go through the prairies, and we're going to reach Victoria around mid-July, BC, Victoria, BC. And then we're going to fly Kris to Toronto, and that's going to be called the midway point. We're trying to arrange for Kris to throw a pitch at a Blue Jay game. And then afterwards, we're going to fly into St. John's, Newfoundland, where we begin the Eastern Leg. And then he's going to make his way through the Maritimes, through Quebec, and finally, his last stop will be in Toronto this year, December 25th. Do you have a question? You, sorry.